The Ministry of Home Affairs has warned state police forces to be careful about fake videos being circulated by Pakistan to foment trouble in India. What we are being told is Pakistan Army is donning the Indian Army uniform in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir to shoot these fake videos of alleged atrocities and circulating them. These videos are then being circulated through WhatsApp groups in India and not restricted because internet is down in Jammu and Kashmir. It's not restricted to Jammu and Kashmir. They are being circulated in other parts of the country according to this latest MHA directive to state police forces to be alert and ensure that these videos are not used to foment trouble. My colleague Jitendra Bahadur Singh now joins me for more on the story. Jitendra, इस वीडियो के बारे में, इस तरह के वीडियोस के बारे में आपके सूत्र गृह मंत्रालय में क्या कह रहे हैं? कितने हैं ये वीडियो? कहां शूट हो रहे हैं ये फेक वीडियो?
देखिए गौरव, ये एक बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण खबर है क्योंकि जब से कश्मीर में इस तरीके के जो हालात हैं उसको लेकर के भारत सरकार लगातार वहाँ पर काम कर रही है, लेकिन पाकिस्तान में एक ऐसा ग्रुप है, एक ऐसा कंट्रोल रूम बनाया गया है पाक अधिकृत कश्मीर में फेक प्रोपेगेंडा फैलाने के लिए। जो खबरें हैं, ये जानकारी मिल रही है कि पाकिस्तान ने पीओके में ऐसे पाकिस्तानी आर्मी सोल्जर्स को इकट्ठा किया है क्योंकि वहाँ की जो कंडीशन है, वहाँ के जो लोग हैं पीओके के और कश्मीर के लगभग एक ही जैसे दिखते हैं, तो उस तरीके का वीडियो बना करके इनकी कोशिश ये है कि इस वीडियो को अलग अलग जगहों पर सर्कुलेट किया जाए जिससे कि हिंसा फैले। तो कुल मिलाकर के ये कोशिश पाकिस्तान की तरफ से की जा रही, लेकिन भारतीय एजेंसियां जो हैं वो लगातार इस पूरे जो पाकिस्तान का जो फेक वीडियो प्रोपेगेंडा है उस पर नज़र रखे हुए। इसको लेकर के अभी हाल ही में एक बहुत बड़ी मीटिंग गृह मंत्रालय के अधिकारियों के द्वारा, इंटेलिजेंस ब्यूरो के अधिकारियों के द्वारा और इसके अलावा जो MI है, मिलिट्री इंटेलिजेंस के लोगों ने अपने अपने जानकारियां दी थी कि किस तरीके से कश्मीर को लेकर के फेक वीडियोस फैलाए जा रहे हैं। और उसमें से जो हमारे पास सूत्रों के हवाले से जानकारी है, करीब 100 ऐसे URL हैं जिनको कि ब्लॉक करने के लिए सभी एजेंसियों ने MHA को दिया है। अब लगातार ये कोशिश की जा रही कि गूगल और इसके अलावा ट्विटर से बात करके इन तमाम URL जो फेक वीडियोस फैलाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं उनको बंद किया जाए।
Jitendra, for the moment, many thanks for joining me. Keep tracking that story. I will come back to you for more. Let's now shift focus to our top story here on India First. Pakistan has test-fired its nuclear-capable short-range ballistic missile Ghaznavi. This was done at a flight test range in Balochistan. Pakistan is desperately trying to kill two birds with one missile test. Placate a domestic audience that's angry with Imran Khan and General Qamar Javed Bajwa's inability to do anything on Kashmir, and two, get global attention to what Pakistan has been calling a nuclear flashpoint. Pakistan carried out a late-night training launch of surface-to-surface short-range ballistic missile Ghaznavi. Pakistan Army spokesperson Major General Asif Ghafoor tweeted a 30-second long clip of the missile test, claiming it was successful. Pakistan Army claimed that the missile was capable of delivering multiple types of warheads up to a range of 290 kilometers. The HAV-3 missile was test launched post-midnight at the Sonmiani flight test range in Balochistan. The missile test is being seen as a desperate attempt by Pakistan to ratchet up the rhetoric on Kashmir and seek international attention.
उनका मकसद ये है कि सिचुएशन को ऐसा करें जिससे ये लगे बाहर में कि कुछ हो रहा है, जबकि स्थिति ये है कि यहाँ ऐसा कुछ नहीं हो रहा है। भारत और पाकिस्तान के बीच वो इस मामले को एक तुल देना चाहते हैं, एक ऐसे स्टेज पे ले जाना चाहते हैं जहां पर दुनिया को लगे कि कुछ चल रहा है यहाँ पर। और ये जितने भी बयान हो रहे हैं वो सारे उसी प्रोसेस में हो रहा है।
ऐसे वक्त आते हैं जब कोई सियासत।
Earlier, Pakistan's Motor-Mouth Railways Minister Sheikh Rashid tried to spread panic by claiming Pakistan would go to war with India between October and December.
अक्टूबर के आखिर और नवंबर दिसंबर में पाकिस्तान हिंदुस्तान में जंग होती हुई देख रहा हूँ। इसके लिए कौम को तैयार करने निकला हूँ। ये जरूरी नहीं कि जंग हो, लेकिन जिस मोदी को समझने में बड़े सियासतदानों ने गलती की, मैंने कभी गलती नहीं की।
Before that, Pakistan's Prime Minister Imran Khan too issued a veiled threat of a nuclear conflict.
ये अगर मसला जंग की तरफ चला गया तो याद रखें कि न्यूक्लियर हथियार हैं दोनों मुल्कों के पास और जो न्यूक्लियर जंग है वो कोई भी नहीं जीतेगा.
Pakistan has been desperately trying to scale up tensions with India. There have been a series of infiltration attempts along the line of control. Early Thursday, 2 small fishing boats were found abandoned near what's known as the Harami Nala area along the Run of Kutch. Sparking of fears of an infiltration attempt in Gujarat.
It was only some kind of a drama, if I may use this word, to assure the Pakistani people that Pakistani government, after removal of Article 370, is active and it is trying to do something.
Both the Navy and the Coast Guard have stepped up vigil along the western seaboard. Earlier this week, Admiral Karambir Singh, Chief of the Naval Staff, had warned of a Jaish-e-Mohammed infiltration attempt using the sea route.
We are doing our best to make sure that there is no intrusion from the seas.
Having failed to evoke a positive response from the international community on Kashmir, Pakistan is desperately trying to raise the pitch, and agencies warn of a terror strike and escalation along the line of control. With Hamza Amir in Islamabad and Gopi Manyar in Ahmedabad, Bureau Report, India Today. Tilak Deveshar, member National Security Advisory Board, with me on the broadcast. Also with me is India Today's Foreign Affairs editor, Geeta Mohan. Tilak Deveshar, to you first, sir. Is this Pakistan's saber-rattling, nuclear saber-rattling, this missile test?
Absolutely. You know, the Pakistan Army and Imran Khan are coming under pressure from the opposition, coming under pressure from media and also from the public for a lack of an adequate response to what has happened in Kashmir. Because, you know, the Pakistan narrative, nationalist narrative for the last 70 years is built on Kashmir banega Pakistan. And suddenly in one fell swoop on 5th of August, you suddenly find that Kashmir is off the table. That, you know, so where does Pakistan go from here? So there is pressure building up and pressure mounting, and it is in response to this pressure that the Pakistan Army and the government is now trying to flex its muscles to appease the domestic audience largely. It's also signal to the international community, but largely to the domestic audience that, you know, we are doing something. So whether it is a Ghaznavi test, whether it is reports of infiltration, you know, from the Gujarat coast, or whether it is going to be movement of troops, they may even announce cancellation of leave. All this is to show the public that, you know, we are very much on the ball and doing something, and especially in the run-up to events in September, the meeting of the Human Rights Council in Geneva, and later on the UN General Assembly session. So this is all in preparation and build up for that to get the international attention and to assuage the domestic audience.
Okay. Geeta, what's the feedback that you are getting? Have they been able to assuage any of their domestic audience, and what's the international response been like? How is Government of India, for example, reacting to all of this? Are we under pressure from other world powers, Geeta?
Well, India is certainly not under pressure, Gaurav. This is, in a way, if you see, a sovereign nation trying to increase capability. They stuck to international rules of informing India. India was aware of the test. Having said that, timing is of the essence over here. You're very right in saying that Pakistan is under tremendous pressure. Prime Minister Imran Khan is under tremendous pressure to prove to the domestic audience. And while this might have been scheduled way in advance, it certainly goes to show that Pakistan is more focused on these capabilities and the military aspect of its own country, rather than looking at the economic aspect, which is absolutely in dire straits.
Oh, absolutely. And then there is the sword of the FATF hanging on Pakistan's head, then the UN General Assembly. And Tilak Deveshar, in a situation like this, what can Pakistan do? A very desperate Pakistan, a very irrational Pakistan army that doesn't think beyond, you know, what most company commanders would. You know, you'll think one step or two steps and not beyond. So is that a dangerous situation for India to be in?
It is dangerous because a desperate or a cornered Pakistan army or Imran Khan will resort to desperate measures. But then on the other hand, the fact that the economy is on such a slippery slope, they just do not have the financial wherewithal to have any kind of conflict with India. As was mentioned, the Financial Action Task Force sword hanging on them, which is going to meet in October and determine whether it will get out of the blacklist, continue on the grey list or get off the grey list. So these are a lot of constraints that Pakistan faces. So on the one hand, they're actually between a rock and a hard place. On the one hand, there is domestic pressure of the nationalist narrative having been demolished, and on the other hand, there are the other constraints which are there. So I think what we are going to see is that an increase in the rhetoric as the space for Imran Khan narrows. All the concrete action that he's able to come up with is that the people stand for half an hour tomorrow.
Yes.
Between 12 and 12:30.
Yes.
Stand to show unity to Kashmir. What is that going to achieve?
Or horn bajayenge, or train
so their rhetoric is going to go up. I fear that people like Sheikh Rashid, people like Sheikh Rashid and other people, the Chief Minister of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Chief Minister of Punjab, Shireen Mazari, all these other people, loose cannons, they are going to increase the rhetoric so much more that it could lead to a chance miscalculation. People start believing their own propaganda.
Yes.
So that is something which India needs to be careful and be on guard of that.
Oh, absolutely. And show Pakistan the mirror, which is what we are doing, Geeta. Pakistan's Prime Minister, he's being threatened that electricity will be disconnected at his office because he's unable to pay the bill of a couple of lakhs. Some reports seem to indicate a couple of crores, and they want to wage war on Kashmir. So, FATF, how serious a threat is that for Pakistan? And with China there, can Pakistan get a bailout somehow there and then resort to terror post-October?
Well, Gaurav, FATF works very differently. It is not, no country has veto in FATF. China certainly holds presidency, but there will be many other countries that would be on board. You need 15 members to get off the grey list. That certainly is not happening for Pakistan. You need 3 to be moving ahead with the blacklisting. We will have to see whether if India will be able to garner support to ensure that the kind of reviews that have come about for Pakistan, particularly to do with the APG, that's the Asia Pacific Group, is not encouraging signs for Pakistan. So it is a wake-up sign for Pakistan to really start looking at what they should be dealing with rather than what they are dealing and focusing on.
Oh, absolutely. So that missile test more for domestic consumption, but let me now shift focus to something that's extremely significant and is happening right now, these days. Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, he's made a very important statement. He says if we have any conversation with Pakistan, it will only be on Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. That's point one. Point two, he's also said, what's Pakistan's problem anyways? What has Pakistan got to do with Kashmir? Let's listen in.
आप पाकिस्तान बन गया तो हम आपके वजूद का सम्मान करते हैं. इसका मतलब यह नहीं है कि जो मन में आए वो आप बोलते रहें. और पाकिस्तान का कश्मीर में कोई लोकल स्टैंडाई नहीं है. कोई लोकल स्टैंडाई नहीं है.
Pakistan has no locus standi on Kashmir. Now let's listen into what Vice President Venkaiah Naidu and the Union Home Minister Amit Shah said. And Amit Shah on the floor of the House. Let's listen in.
आतंकवाद को संरक्षण देने का काम, पैदा करने का काम पाकिस्तान अपनी धरती पर कर रहा है. जब तक उस आतंकवाद को समाप्त नहीं करता है तो पाकिस्तान से बातचीत करने का कोई कारण नहीं है मेरे बहनों भाई. और आगे भी जो बातचीत होगी, किस मुद्दे पर बातचीत होगी? अरे बात होगी अब तो पाक अधिकृत कश्मीर पर बात होगी बहनों भाई, और किसी मुद्दे पर बात नहीं होगी.
They were talking about Kashmir, this to discuss, what is there to discuss in Kashmir? Kashmir is an integral part of India. From 1952 onwards, 54 onwards, elections are held. Chief ministers are elected. There is an elected government at the state. Members of parliament are being elected. And what is there not to discuss? Yes, there is something remains to be discussed. I do agree. The remaining thing to discuss is about with our neighbor is hand over the remaining part of Kashmir to us. That is PoK.
मैं जब जम्मू एंड कश्मीर बोलता हूं, माननीय सदस्य इसलिए एग्रेसिव हूं कि जम्मू एंड कश्मीर के पीएको को आप भारत का हिस्सा नहीं मानते हो क्या? एग्रेसिव ना हो, जान दे देंगे इसके लिए। क्या बात कर रहे हो आप? एग्रेसिव होने की क्या बात कर रहे हो? जान दे देंगे इसके लिए।
Tilak Deveshwar, is it a plan to change the narrative, a very conscious effort that any talk with Pakistan will only be on PoK and to take it back since that's ours?
Absolutely, Gaurav. I think this is a very important point being made by the highest leadership in India, by different people. That what we will talk to Pakistan now is only about the Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, which includes Gilgit-Baltistan and the so-called Azad Jammu and Kashmir. These are the areas which were illegally occupied by Pakistan, and Pakistan has consistently, violated the human rights in these areas, not giving them the full rights.
Yes.
And I think very important signals have gone out from the Indian leadership to the people in these areas that we have not forgotten them, we have not forsaken them. And it is now time we need to step up and look at these areas far more closely than we have done in the last 70 years.
Which is what we will be doing here.
What is legitimately ours. All these years India was on the defensive.
Absolutely, no longer on the defensive. Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, including Gilgit and Baltistan, belongs to India, and India will not only talk about it, we'll also get you much more as the government proceeds on taking back Pakistan-occupied Kashmir and how. That's all I have time for on the show this evening. Many thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.